Hey there, welcome back to Diesel Creek. My name is Matt. Today, we're going to be digging into the archives a little bit. In real time, I'm recording this as I'm about to go up to the National Pike Steam Show for their spring show here this May. And at this very time last year, I was also recording a video of going to the steam show. And we recorded some stuff. Then I went to the August show. I recorded more stuff. And it just sat there in a little file folder on my computer for a year. So, finally got it all put together for you. And as you're about to see, it's an absolute blast up there in Brownsville, Pennsylvania at the National Pike Steam Show. We have a great time up there, and that's where I get to meet a lot of you fine folks that make this all possible. So buckle up, let's move some dirt. Bed space is already getting to be a premium here, but I have one more cherry to put on top. Fall off. Dang it. Time to papa. Oh boy. Having the chassis tilt feature on these telehandlers is pretty nice. Took some finagling, but I finally got it. No thanks to you guys. It would help if I had a swivel hook. Luckily I can shove it. In front of me, our buddy Sam from Scrappy Industries. We're rolling in here right now to the Brownsville Steam Show. It's not till next weekend, but we're getting here ahead of time so we can set up camp scrap and get all of our iron up and running and ready for the show. So we'll see what we get into here. All right, so mission number one today in prepping for the show is this shovel here has been parked for a long time because it's busted. It's never going to dig again, but the owners don't want to hurt it or anything. So we want to try to tow it out of here to a safe place out of the way. Since we've been expanding, this was in an area that it wasn't in the way before, but now it is. So we need to try to get it out of the way. The tracks won't roll. They're stuck or locked. We can't figure that out exactly yet. But I got the big Yankum out here, and we're going to see what the D9 will do. And then Sam's going to help with the 25 in the back. So we got this. There's no tow points either, which really sucks. So this is about the best we could come up with a place to pull. I should be able to get the ripper lined up pretty much in line with that, so it should be a straight pull still. I think we figured out that this thing weighs like 115,000 pounds, something like that. So she's a big gal. I guess we'll fire back up and see what we can do here. Contact. Well, it has been a crazy busy morning already. Probably wouldn't believe everything I did this morning if I told you, so I won't bother. But I got the golf cart and the Jeep loaded up there. We're finally heading back up to Brownsville. This is the Thursday before the show. The show officially starts tomorrow, Friday, and I still have a lot to do. I gotta service the Lorraine cable shovel. I can't talk. I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep, I think. I got to the farm here at 5:30 this morning, and I've just been running nonstop. It's 1 o'clock right now, and this is about the 6th time I think I've sweat through this shirt. Whew! Looking forward to this hour-long drive in the air conditioning, actually. Anyway, like I was saying, I gotta service the Lorraine cable shovel. It needs an oil change and some fuel filters. After that, I need to charge up the AC and the D9. Hopefully after that, I think we're finally ready. Oh, I also have to add transmission oil to the D8. It's about out. It's not leaking it though, so I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere. And finally, after all that's said and done, I think I might actually get some time to play around and run something. Well, we made it back up to the show here. Sam brought his LT Mac and an RD4 with a neat little Euclid pull-behind scraper. Beautifully restored RD4. We just spent a little bit of time fussing with the pony engine. Wasn't getting any spark at the pony. First thing I want to do is work on the D8 there, the 46A. Sam from Scrappy Industries, he's already over here working on his TD25. But the D8 needs a little bit of work in the track department currently. Last time I was running it, I noticed that the alligator, which is the spot where the tracks link together, kind of like a master link, if you will, wherever it's at right now, I got to find it. But the alligator has a couple broken bolts in it and it's loosening up, and what that'll do over time, if you keep running it, is wear out that alligator link and eventually just snap all together, and then your track will be on the ground and you're not going to be a happy camper. So I'm gonna get the D8 fired up, pull it out, find the alligator link. I brought the welder for that reason, because the broken bolts are down inside the link. Might have to weld a nut onto the alligator bolts and then draw them out, and then I got some new ones. Should be able to bolt it back together and be back in the saddle. All right, let's see if this thing's gonna fire up. No juice. Why no juice? runs and moves, and I located the alligator in question here. You guys see how that thing works? They kind of overlap and they have those teeth in there that engage. Well, there's a gap there, and there shouldn't be. The reason there's a gap is because these bolts are loose and these two are broke off. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I don't have a real torch. All I have is my little propane job, but we're going to start heating. Not getting any easier. Maybe a little. Oh yeah. Those threads are rolled pretty good. I hope they're okay down in the track link. Well,
you missed all the good stuff.
Good news, bad news. I'm struggling trying to get a pad broke free over here, thinking there's nothing in this earthly world that's still holding this pad to the track link, because these two are sheared off, these two are removed, and then Sam, Mr. Engineer, comes over here and just, you know, looks with his eyes on the back side of the track link. The previous owner must have not had bolts on hand and needed this tractor in a pinch, and at least that's what I'm going to give him credit and say right now. And they welded the pad to the link, and it looks like they welded the alligator all the way down the side too.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw something.
They definitely just welded the living crap out of that link. So worry not.
It used to have alligator links.
Yeah,
that's really what it comes down to.
It's not an alligator link anymore. Now
Yeah.
It is permanent. So this side, yeah, it loosened up a little bit. But I think we're just gonna put some new bolts back in there and ram a jammer home as hard as we can, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Cause
and you got a welder, you could make a match.
I can do that. That honestly, once I get those bolts tightened in there, that might be what I do, because what else can you do? That was a lot of work for nothing. So I went ahead and bought the new cat bolts. These are specialty bolts, and I bought them thinking I was gonna need them. Looks like I'm only going to use 2 out of the 8 that I bought, though. All I can do is run these guys home. Tell you what, it tightened up pretty good. Nailed it.
Is it tighter than it was? How it was moving and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, it's tighter than it was, that's for sure. And once we weld that side too, we'll have to worry about it. It's Friday morning of the show here. We had a little bit of rain over the morning, the remnants of Hurricane Debbie, but luckily most of it missed us. So the ground up here dries pretty quick. We should be back to good conditions here pretty quick. Time to go fire something up and start drying out some dirt. Beautiful. Got the D9 fired up and even found a mucker. I'm glad I put these new mud diggers on the golf cart. Well, me and old Mucker had this whole area about dried out, and then it just came a downpour again, soaked it all up. So we just parked up, let this sun come out now. We'll let the sun hit it, dry it out again. Got some people over here saying hi. Got the Jeep out here, a golf cart. The boys are swinging on the shovels down there. I think we're past the weather now. It's gonna be a good day. Got Mr. Big Deal 18 on the Lorraine pool shovel. Yesterday we had our big meet and greet, and my goodness, I could not believe the turnout. I'm actually hoarse from talking to everybody yesterday at the meet and greet. There had to be 250 or 300 people come through, and thank you to all you guys that came out and saw the show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a good time. That there's a Euclid TC12. I really want one of those things. It's got two 671 Detroits. It's actually kind of like two machines bolted together. It articulates in the center. See how it's kind of pivoting there? It's awesome. I've been cutting a slot with the D9 here down in the Dozer pit. We're on top of the spoil pile right now. We're up here a ways. She's hard down here. I ripped it a little bit, but it's only one pass wide, so you can't really do too much ripping. Yeah, I'm 6'2". Got an 8-foot reach. It's over my head. Quite a hole. Any of you guys still watching? Now, in all seriousness, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out and watching today's video. And this was just the smallest little taste of the National Pike Steam Show. So as you're watching this video, it is already the Steam Show weekend. So if you're seeing this now and you didn't make it up to the show, well, that's a shame, and you missed another one. But the good news is there's another one coming up before the end of the year. So you can make it up to the show in August. I'll leave the dates for that show down in the description there or in the pinned comment or something, and a link to their website. Now, their website's a little bit outdated, just like the machines that we're up there running too, but they are working to get that website fixed up a little bit better so that it's a little more user-friendly. But the information that you need is still there on their website. The videos never do the show justice unless you're standing there in person, even on your own 2 feet. It's hard to wrap your head around how much stuff is actually up there and how much is going on at any given time. You can spend days there and you're not gonna really get to wrap your head around all of it. So it's definitely worth the trip if you haven't been. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys at the next show. So that's all I got for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.